we have our What's New live event. And we have beautiful samples from Elizabeth Hartman, Custom Quilts, Lori Kent Designs, Rachel Rossi, Studio 180 Designs, and more. Plus, we have a giveaway from Reliable Corporation. And I bet it's an iron. If you read the email, you know that. But if you didn't, it is an iron. It's their brand new iron. So make sure you stay tuned to the end of the show so I can give you info on how you can enter for a chance to win this $100 value. So we know our customers are all around the world and we love knowing where you are from exactly when you're tuning in to watch. So make sure you leave a comment with your shop name and location. And maybe you'll get a shout out. So Checker Distributors is going to be your one-stop shop for your quilt shops, your online stores. We have everything. We have the best notions, the patterns, books, fabrics, threads. I mean, over 120,000 products, which is a very big catalog. And we have the largest fabric portfolio in the industry, which is really awesome. So if you're a consumer, make sure you stop at your local quilt shop to ask them to order this for you. And customers, if you don't already know, in this video, in the comment section, there is a pinned comment, which is a link to just the items that are being showcased today, which will make ordering really easy. So if you need to step away and tend your store, no worries. This is going to stay on Facebook and YouTube indefinitely. So you can come back at any time to rewatch in case you missed something or if you just had to step away and you want to come see us again. So at the end, we always leave a little time for Q&A. We do try to stop during the show if we can to answer your questions before we get too far away from the product you were asking about. So don't be afraid to put something in the comments. Our buyers are standing by a lot of times. I already saw quite a few of our vendors from today's show are watching, so they're able to answer your questions directly, which is just really fun. So let's see who is here today. We have Shelly from Grove City, Ohio. Hi, Shelly. Our buyer, Deb. Hello, Deb. Hello, Karen Greenwood from Vermont. Hello to Melanie. Hello, Susan. Deb. Lori Kent Designs. We have something from her today. I saw Made Apparel Scissors. We have a brand new scissor that you guys are going to love to hear about. My Best Quilt Company is here. Her quilt is behind me. Plus, we have another one from her shelf. So like I said, it's very exciting when the vendors tune in and watch us showcase their stuff. And again, they can answer your questions directly, which is really awesome. So we're going to jump in with a new book from Landauer. So this is for you to elevate your sewing skills. This is Sewing Clothes. Top down. This is from Landauer, so it's a masterclass in finishing. Still not top down. There we go. It's been a month since we did this last, guys. Cut us a little slack. So this is your masterclass in finishing, embellishing, and all the details. So you can see it's a very hefty book. Well over, just shy of 250 pages. It's in color. There's more than 30 techniques, from changing design lines to honeycomb smocking. There's illustrations. There's a stitch dictionary. So it's full of lots of great things. And also, if you are like me, you're like, oh, what's the difference between these books? You can get it in spiral bound and hardcover, and I love that. It's actually hidden spiral bound. I just think it makes flipping the pages easier. It's all personal preference. So elevate your sewing skills with Sewing Clothes from Landauer. From C&T, would you look, another hidden spiral bound book. This is the Essential Serger Reference Tool. So it's a little bit bigger than your pocket guides, but still a nice smaller size, easier to transport and take with you on retreats. So this has help you navigating your tension, your threading. Again, we have those full color illustrations and pictures. I personally don't have a serge, right? Or you have a serge?
I do.
Yeah.
I do have one.
So this is going to help from beginner to experience. So this would be a good one for me if I invested one. So it's simplified instructions. It teaches you what to choose and which stitches and how to use it on different fabric types. So the serger reference guide. Next up from Stash Books is Crafting Paper Flowers. So this has over 20 paper flower designs from, it's crepe paper. Crepe paper. That's definitely not how it's spelled. Crepe paper. Oh, look how that looks literally like a real flower. That is so pretty. So, like I said, there's over 20 designs. It's breathtaking botanicals. You're telling me that's not real? That's beautiful. That's what I need, another hobby. So as you can see, it's very detailed. Again, we love the color illustrations, step by step, how to do it. Everlasting beauty. I like that because they do last forever. Me and my husband have been doing the Lego flowers because then they just stay forever. But this is another great idea to keep the beauty forever. So, Crafting Paper Flowers, a visual guide to breathtaking botanicals. Okay, next up is from Fabric Cafe, brand new book. It's called Curve Appeal with 3-yard quilts. This was designed by Matt Cox of MA Couture Crafting. And again, you know Fabric Cafe is very well known for their 3-yard quilts. And this new book is going to have 8 new patterns that are infused with Mac's specialty kind of creativity look. She is a very popular YouTube content creator and an avid 3-yard enthusiast.
Like the first page.
Uh-oh. When you saved it, maybe it only took the first page. That's okay.
Then we got standby.
No, we're gonna just, we will keep moving. And we are gonna show the beautiful quilt.
Let me open the inside button.
Good luck on that. It might lag a second. That's okay. If you go to straight on, we'll show one of the samples in the book that they were kind enough to send in. There we go. So this, depending which direction you hold me, this kind of gives me an ornament.
It's a Moroccan tile.
Oh. Yeah. See how 2 people can see something completely
with
different?
The rounds and the points. That's a
yeah.
typical.
I was looking at it this way, and it kind of gave me an intricate ornament look.
But it could also be a Christmas ornament or any kind of season.
The fabric can really change that too, because this fabric is also very Moroccan.
If you added a little embellishment across here to make it look more like an ornament, some crystals and buttons in the middle.
And the echo kind of
Yeah.
thing is very,
It's very cool.
So this was the new one from Fabric Cafe called
Curve
Appeal. I have actually several books today that sent in actual samples. The next one is Modern Improv Quilting from C&T. And it is just what it says it is. You're going to learn with Laura Binma, make bright, stunning quilts, home decor, accessory projects. Oh, you're probably gonna have to go through my email to get to the drive. It was in the other window. Just, I have it down here so you can do what you need to up there.
Okay.
So you're gonna have a lot of different methods that are gonna cover kind of focusing on just color. You can see the creativity in these designs. It's kind of teaching you to be the boss of your design, as it says on the front cover. Again, this is from C&T. And we can start with the quilt. Whoops. I try to be organized.
You're very organized. You just have a lot of things here today.
Need a bigger space.
Well, you know, bigger space, more work to
More
do.
problems, more stuff.
Ooh, very cute.
Yeah.
There's something about solids that make the designs and the blocks and the shapes really stand out.
Yeah, because it's not, I don't want to say distracted by the design of the fabric, but
But you lose a few details.
yeah, and again, this is custom quilting Blake based on a very fun, bright
Little improv.
graph too.
Improv quilting, right?
You said the name of the book. We're part of the name of the book. So that is one of the quilts. There's also this lovely bag. It's got this nice large zippered pocket. You can store lots of goodies in it. Sticking with the bags, we also have this little fanny pack pouch. You have your nice front pocket. That would be great for like storing your phone or smaller items. You have the big inside pocket for your wallet. Hey, back to school's coming up here.
It
This
is.
would be a great little back to school bag for all your little essentials. And lastly, from Improv Quilting is a cute little stocking. I actually have quite a few holiday themed items today. We're definitely getting in that time where the shops start buying Christmas. They have time for it to get in, and then we have time to make it because we'd like to think we could do it like that. But how many projects do you have going on?
Oh, we're not talking about confessions of a quilter today.
It'd be kind of fun. How many projects do you guys have going on? Let us know in the comments.
Yes, so that I'll feel better about my list.
It's going to be a very truth show today. We're going to be very honest.
We're always
We are
honest.
brutally honest about our deep, dark secrets. Next is one from Annie's. This is the newest Christmas pattern book. It is A Very Merry Quilted Christmas, and it was actually written by Wendy Shepherd. You're going to have tons of full color samples and instructions. I love when we go the extra mile and do it in color. Very pretty. And they were kind enough to send in one of the quilts featured in the book. Maria, come back.
I didn't go anywhere.
You weren't right here,
I'm
and I was
hovering
throwing me off a
here
little
on the
bit.
screen in case there's questions, so I can read them to you.
Oh, good. Do we have any yet?
No, not that I see so
Good.
far. Ooh, this one's fun too.
Very festive. So this one specifically, if you're looking in the book when you get it, is Christmas for real. FIR. Like it's Christmas for real.
Like a fir tree.
And look how fun this background fabric is. The
Oh
little
yes, look at
Santa
that.
Claus.
Like a vintage Santa Claus.
Yeah, and it's not in that standard just green and red.
Right.
You have your teals.
I'm seeing a lot of that this year, that there's a lot of teal and pink and that olive and lime green stuff thrown in.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, the at-home store down the street from us. Yes, has lots. Very cute. So a very merry, quilted Christmas.
You can have it as long as you need
Thank you. Might be forever because I really want to make that quilt now.
it.
So next up, we're going to talk about the quilt behind me, which is from my best quilt company, which if you heard me earlier, she's actually standing by. Her name is Renee. Hi, Renee. Thanks for tuning in today and for sending your beautiful quilts for us to show. This one is called Meet Me in Duluth. Now this uses straight stitching, but it gives that visual look, let me step out of the way, of curves. You can see it here. But if you get up close and personal, you can actually see that it's straight stitching. Now I like that. I like there's not all the hard work to it, and it still looks so intricate and very hard, but it's not. So you get a nice generous 60 by 72 inch finished quilt. And you You can use the template that is provided, or you could use the Creative Grids triangle squared and perfect rectangle ruler for easy cutting.
Can you find those shapes?
Yeah, isn't it? This end here is the bottom of the ruler, and this is the tip of the ruler.
Here's the triangle,
Yeah.
and here's the perfect.
Oh! It's
So
in
all
it.
of these little blocks like this are made with 3 pieces. But there's the shapes that those rulers cut. It's deceptive visually
It is.
because it forms that curve because the shape of that triangle versus the half square triangles going on, or squares with triangles surrounding. There's so many fun versions of this. Yes. Yep.
Very pretty.
Very fun. And yay, Creative Grids! Woohoo!
We love it when they use Creative Grids. And we have one more from her today. It's the Festival of Friendship. This one is very colorful. We have a lot of colorful things today.
I'm loving this fabric. I don't know what that is, but that's cool.
Renee, if you know what fabric you used, you could drop it in the comments. Oh, look at the backing. That matches perfectly.
I know, it's cool.
So cute. So the Festival of Friendship. So you're going to use that friendship star as a visual representation of how friendships are and are connected. So it's pre-cut friendly. There's cutting instructions for either your fat quarters or your 10-inch squares. And it is perfect for a confident beginner. It finishes at 56 by 64.
I like this. It's not a border, it's just the way the stars are peeking
But
out.
it makes a
into the
secondary
background.
border. Yes,
Very cool.
very cute. Thank you for sharing. Next up, we have a new one from Kitchen and Table Quilting. It's the Helen Quilts. And it is a fun blend of modern designs and traditional charms. And if you know Kitchen Table Quilting, they give all of their quilts, I don't want to say human names, but human names. I don't know how else to put that. So search your name on the website, see if they have a pattern that's your name. So if you're Helen, this is you. So kind of another take on stars.
Mm-hmm.
In the background next to the very subtle small stars in that fabric.
And also flying geese.
I'm looking at the fabric. She's looking at the block.
I'm looking at both. So fun fact, someone just sent me a pack of this fabric as a gift. I'm so excited.
See, now we're talking about it. And this one has stars. I wonder if this is a whole
Oh, it's a whole
collection.
Mix. It is.
Of the smaller and larger.
Oh, Ruby Star, I think, is the company. But
Very
I have to double check
pretty.
that.
So this is fun. It's modern. You have multiple size patterns that you can make and very detailed instructions for step-by-step instructions.
And I love star fabric with star shapes.
That's so fun.
It is very fun.
Like the coordination that went into that.
Very fun.
Very love it. Next up, we have 2 new ones from Elizabeth Hartman. Her stuff is always so cute. Sorry, I'm a little hot. I keep playing with my hair. It's a little toasty in here. And so we're gonna start with the next holiday. Well,
Isn't the next holiday? Labor Day first.
Labor Day first. Yeah, jump the gun. But
This is cute.
so what's after Labor Day? Halloween. She always folds them so nice when she sends them those. I don't want to be upside down.
You take that corner, I'll take this corner. That is
This is the
adorable.
Halloween sampler. Not so cute. Let's fold it in half. Let's show the bottom half.
Spiders and ghosts and bats and owls
Pink
and,
cats.
Yep.
Black cat.
and candy. Don't forget the candy.
Yes, can't forget the candy corn. You guys like candy corn? I do. And I know some people just cannot stand it, but it's Halloween and like that is the candy you eat. So you can do a 34 by 48, 42 inch small quilt. If you just do one of each block, as you see, this one has multiple a couple ghosts, a couple pumpkins, the owls. So based on how many blocks you make, you can even go up to 66 by 82 or even larger. You're just going to do the math yourself. A lot of times I see in her pictures, she does a standalone block as a coordinating pillow. I think that's a fun idea. So the block in her samples were made with 18 different colors of Kona solids. And those are listed on the back of the printed pattern if you want to follow this identically. Very cute. I always love her stuff. And then her next one is the next major holiday. You jump past Thanksgiving. And go to Christmas. This is Randolph and Rudy. Look at them in their little sweaters.
Little plaid pajama pants. And
It's so cute.
that's adorable.
Oh, one of them should have a red nose, so it'd be Rudolph.
Well, you could do that on your own.
I was just looking, maybe it was an Easter egg hidden somewhere, like they do in movies. I don't think so.
I don't say one,
Very
but that
cute,
sounds
yeah.
like a good thing for you to do.
Well, we were just talking about before we started how many things we're going to add to our list that we want to do before we show. Whenever we show things, we get so many ideas. And my mom will text me and be like, "Oh, I really liked this one." I'm like, add it to the list of things you're not getting for 20 years. Very cute. Again, you can have different sizes based on how many blocks you make. A 39 by 50 small quilt that has 6 blocks, or the 64 by 73, which is what we had, which is the large quilt, and that has 18 blocks. The animal faces, the sweaters, the pants, it's a combination of fat quarters and fat eights. You could even go into your scraps for that. So that was Rudolph or Randolph. Now you're rude for my head.
And the sweaters are stitched, so you could make your own color stripes if you want to. It's just cute.
It is very cute, and I love it. So next up, I knocked out with it earlier. Okay, here we go. Is this new Needle Notor. So let me show you it up close in the packaging so you know what you're looking for. Oops. Very cute. We just got this. So this is a way to track your needle that you left in your machine. Let me open it. Okay. Get it up close. So it lists, I want that to get into focus. Sorry. It has all types of needles on here. You know, we got universal, quilting, leather, jeans, so all the options. And it comes, it's not in the bag.
2 dials.
Yeah.
Because you can turn to pick the
The
needle
needle
size
and the weight.
and the needle type. Or
Types.
weights or whatever.
Yeah.
So you have multiple options.
I even watched the video. I don't know how
I might have played with that one for a while. Yeah.
So you can just put it on the side of your machine and you are never going to lose track of what you have in your needle. There's no batteries needed. It's all by hand. And it was actually invented by a 70-year-old sewist who was just tired of not remembering what was in her machine because, I mean, you have a lot of things going on. It's easy to forget what's in your machine. You walk away for a
I
second.
think there's a little triangle, a little indicator here. So when you point that at whatever you've chosen, that's what's in the machine. So you don't have to think, oh, I put it at the top of the needle minder or whatever. The little indicator gets turned to pick whichever needle you've got, and then the type gets turned to match.
That is so great. And
It's very, very simple.
it's like 2 of your favorite
Helpful.
colors.
Yeah. Yes, it's all about that.
So the new Needle Notor.
And indestructible.
It is very durable. Just testing things in real life for you here, guys. And it'll slippery in my hands. Okay, now next we have another brand new, very cool and intuitive product, Notion. These are called Visors. So this is for the easiest cover stitch finishing you can imagine. You're going to sweep, snag, and snip exactly what it says. You're not going to use random tools anymore. It is all in one. It's a patent pending designs. you have rounded edges in your cutting notches, and I'm going to show you here in a second kind of how it works. But you can see the notches in there, and it's going to help, the rounded edges help from keeping your thread from breaking when you snag it, and then of course here to be able to break it. Now see, I came prepared today because I knew I wanted to show it in the packaging, but then I wanted to take it out. And obviously I can't use the scissors to come out because they were in the packaging.
Problem.
Okay, and the instructions are in the back, like just simple demonstration, but we do have a product video on our website. So bear with me, as obviously it's best demonstrated in the sewing machine, but I only have so much space. So you would be sewing and you would pull out your thread, and then you're going to catch it, and then it rips. So I'm going to do it again. You're going to catch, pull, rip. And one more, because I sewed 3, we're going to do all 3. You pull it, you put it in that, and snag. So you see you have the slots in there. You have a professional finish on top and securely locked stitches on the bottom. There's no need for hand tying, and it prevents the unexpected raveling of your cover stitch project. You sounded like you.
Super handy if you've still got it underneath the needle and need to keep going.
Yeah, that's what the product video is, but I could only do what I could. Watch the video on our website. I mean, it's so smooth. It's so slick. Thank you. Next, we've had these probably for 2 years now. She keeps coming out with new beautiful designs. These are the Lake and Laser ornaments. These ones are metal. She's had laser cut wood ones. I think she's had etched ones. She's always coming up with new fun designs. They're 3.5 inches. They're printed on both sides. So is it, maybe your cat's climbing it like mine do, and no matter if it's spinning, you can always see the design. And it has a glossy finish, prevents the scratching. So that was Mrs. Claus. This one's let us sew, like let it snow. Merry Christmas with your poinsettia on your sewing machine. And comfort and joy with your fabric. Very cute. You can shop them all on Lake and Laser if you search our website. Very cute. Keeping with the holiday theme, from Robin J Designs, we have shown you the brooches before and the earrings.
Oh
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. They went like, we had them at H&H and they went hotcakes. So if you want to see these in person, I'm sure we're going to have them at Quilt Market in the fall. So these are Christmas themed. So we have ornaments. They say Merry Christmas on the back. And then you also have the earring kits, which were very popular first time around. Now they're in Christmas. And the awesome thing about these, let me put this bigger one so I don't lose it, is these kits come with all your pieces except your fabric. So you have your
hanging board.
I know, I was trying to think of what this is called. Jute, thank you. And your pieces. Same thing with the earrings. You have your hooks, all the everything. And of course this I think was just the replacement kit. Oh no, it does have that. Okay. In your pattern. Your pattern.
I think I'm glad that's paper piece. I don't know if I'd want to do those pieces so tiny.
I showed you a smaller one the first time and you were very excited.
I am still.
She's trying to talk herself out of adding projects to her list, but they're so fun. So next is a fun, different kind of product. We haven't really carried something like this before. Not in the 7 years I've been here. So it's from Quilted. It is the little Neo messages stamp. So here's it kind of like in the packaging so you can see it. It comes with tweezers, the self-inking stamper, and the stamps. And there's 2 packs. So you get 20 different, well, 10 each one. We have 20 different designs at this time. And like the tweezers help for an easier change. I actually got to play with this. Here is my little sample of the designs.
Oh, they're cute.
Aren't they super cute? So you have like thanks, balloons, made with love, good luck, 100% handmade, a couple different handmade options, a to from, made with love, your needle and thread. So, and okay, just look at how cute it is with the little face. It's so cute. And so it literally, you just change them out in here and it self-inks it. And it uses non-toxic, water-based, and acid-free ink. It's a dark gray color. And it coats everything very easily. Like I said, I got a chance to play with this. And if it does get a little messy, which I mean, I have long nails, so I was changing with my nails more than the tweezers, but it wiped off easily. I used a Clorox wipe. It just came right off. And if maybe you're like, well, I want to be a little bit more custom, there is also a craft labeler. So, like, I got one of these for my wedding that was custom made that said, you know, our name and our address so that I didn't have to write everything. Cindy's probably like, stop moving it, Jessa. I can see myself up there. And so, as you can see, try not to get ink on myself. I put handmade by. It even comes with little designs that you can put in. So you have all your little letters, multiple letters so you can write. It does not come with fabric, but it came with labels and it came with an adhesive label strip. So I just did handmade by, and of course you could put your name, or you know, if you go by Nana, or these little labels here. So I do recommend, that you can see it was a little heavy here, keeping a scrap piece of fabric or something so you can just do a couple stamps when you first put it in to make sure it's all evenly laid out and all covered. But then look at how pretty. And the great thing about these, like I said, they are non-toxic and they're dishwasher safe. So like these labels you can put on like a candy jar or something, and it can go through the dishwasher, and it's dishwasher safe. It's laundry, wash and dryable. It does say up to a certain temperature, so just double check that. So it's just super awesome to be able to customize stuff like that. Instead of having to buy a custom made label, you can make it or you can change it up. So very fun. Those are brand new on our website. So away from notions and back into quilts. If you're looking for something with a little bit of texture, how about a creative way to show off a new large print or maybe a repeating panel? Show that new strip pie or jelly roll. It is the Cape May pattern by Rachel Rossi. That background fabric is very.
I love the backing.
The backing fabric is very pretty too.
Let's see.
Oh, and the border coordinates too, very cute.
Well, let's see. I saw one flower. I thought it had to get turned this way. Maybe she's got them going all different directions.
I
Yeah,
think it's all. How cute.
that is cute.
So you got a combination of 2.5-inch strips, the Bee Haven metal panel, the flange. So it's an 18-page pattern, full color instructions and diagrams on how to help you select a panel or print. And this actually coordinates with her Bee Haven fabric line, which Rachel Rossi designed for Benartex. And I sounded it out in my head when I type it to make sure I Ben Art Tech, so I spell it right. You know, like Wednesday. So you
I know.
spell it. Yeah. So and we carry that fabric line. So if you want to make it exactly like this, you could. It's very cute. It gives a very 3D effect.
Almost like stained glass.
Yes.
But she used that cream color, so it has a different look than the black wood, like a stained glass quilt.
Yeah, it's very cute. So that was the Cape May pattern by Rachel Rossi. And next we have a couple from Custom Quilts. We're going to start with the Hexi English paper piecing stocking. Thank you. Or stockings. She was nice enough to send multiple samples. So here is your first one. So it literally says you can do simple or bold. So obviously this is more bold. You have lots and lots of different colors. You can do 3 colors, 6 colors. You can fussy cut. Got 2 colors. Oh, that one is 2. Actually 3. Tricked me. But it's so cute and it's like coordinating. Or you can be out of this world. You can customize it to whatever your theme is. So it's going to include on the pattern a link to the YouTube tutorial to sew along in the assembly of the stocking. So the Hexi EPP stocking from Custom Quilts. Next up is the Florence Market Tote pattern. This is 19 inches wide by 16 inches tall, and it's 6 inches deep. That maybe 6 inches wide. 6 inches deep. That's actually taller than me. That's like that always is tricky in my head. It never makes sense.
The gusset on the bottom. How wide is that? That looks like 6 inches from there.
Okay. That's I always get confused between your depth and I should learn that by
Width,
now.
height, length, depth.
Yeah, when we're planning for quilt market, sometimes my head is just like, wait, no, but
What
the
size-
table's 2.5 feet.
What size quilt can I fit in that bag? That's what I want to know.
A queen, a king. So a very cute, very large interior pocket that has even more pockets inside of it. And I really like it has some of these more petite, thin pockets. They're slim pockets, kind of slender. I'm addicted to my Blistex and I always lose it. So this would be a great secure place for it. Has a zippered pocket on this side too. So it's very generous. It's going to hold a lot of stuff. And so there's actually 4 interior pockets in that zip pocket. The Florence Market Tote pattern. Very cute. Next is called Meant to Be from Megan Collins Quilt Design. It's pre-cut friendly curved piecing quilt pattern. So you're just going to find your favorite fabric roll and you're going to make some hearts.
This is cute.
Isn't it? I love the pastel-y kind of look to it too. Like it's not very, I don't want to say it's not vibrant because it is vibrant, but in a pastel way.
I just got a craving for sherbet ice cream.
Oh, that does sound really adorable.
Sherbet ice cream hearts.
It's so cute.
It's very cute.
So you're just going to pre-cut 2.5-inch strips and 12-inch blocks. And this is going to be very quick. Again, they're always generous enough for step-by-step instructions and illustrations and even a coloring page. Is this hopscotch on the back? No, that's not. No, it's not hopscotch.
Yes, it is.
It is hopscotch. I'm right. Okay. I was thinking Foursquare, but no, it's hopscotch. You guys always have the cutest fabric. You would think when I unbox them that I would notice everything, but you see we have a lot of stuff, and sometimes I miss some stuff. So now let's jump back to the holiday season with Susan Quilts and Santa in the Pines. Thank you. I might be able to get this one. So I can hold it up close. Thank you. So very cute. It's Santa in the Pines. You see the Santa beards. He's hiding in there. So there's no tricky sewing. There's no fussy points. It is just chain piecing and it's quick.
Those look like Dresden's. Are those Dresden? Dresden?
Uh-huh, yes. How did you know?
Oh, I may have spied the tool in there.
So Susan Quilts has lots and lots of templates to make her patterns. A lot of them go together. If you buy one, you'll be surprised at how many different patterns you can make with it. They're all on our website, so make sure you check it out. I love Santa. And it's like a gnome looking Santa because of the point, you know? And the big, like, nose. His gnome vibe.
Trade you.
Appreciate it. Okay, next up is the Merry Christmas Santa again. See, I should have like wore my Santa hat. I was ill prepared. Actually, I don't know where it is. But this is the Merry Christmas Santa. It is a laser cut fabric kit by Lori Kent Designs. Now, fun fact, her husband called me yesterday, and it was very cool to learn that Lori and her husband, this company is just the two of them. They do it all by themselves. I know she was tuned in earlier. So this is such a cute, like, this is the ideal Christmas setting. You have your fireplace and your tree and Santa and your stockings, and you're just all cozied up. And you're going to receive a full-scale template. Let me show you. I'm afraid if I take it out, I'm not going to be able to put it back in. See? So get all your laser cut pieces.
That's half the work right there.
I know. I did a laser cut kit once, and I was like, this is so nice. It's color coded. It's perfect. It's so simple.
Oops, oops. Don't worry,
Can you see that on you? You can't see all the stuff I just dropped on the table. Okay, most of it is on the sample. So I'm just going to give Maria the sample as a whole.
That was fun though.
There's even more.
Cindy, can you switch the table down just to show them? Look at all the parts you get in there. So
not even done.
We didn't mean to dump them on the table, but you get everything you need to put this picture together. And I'm sure it's pretty more organized than this in the package when you get it. But this is half the fun when we're showing stuff. That is a lot of work done for you before you even get to the point of putting it together. So very cool.
Sorry, Laura, you might have to organize this when you get it back.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
I'm just gonna. And there's still a piece in that bag. So okay, thank you.
I will be very careful.
Because when I first saw bags, and I was like, oh, like that wasn't that many pieces. I just didn't turn it the right way. And we have one more from a Laura Kent. We're gonna put that down so we don't lose any pieces.
Just so they don't fly.
We have a little fan going. It's gonna go woo woo everywhere. Thank you. So this is the Black Cat and Pumpkin applique pattern. Look at how cute it is. So this is wickedly delightful. You have your pumpkin patch with your very stylish feline and your giant moon and your bats and your tree. And you're gonna get your full templates in here. This is not laser cut, so I shouldn't lose anything this time. But I like to show just an example of the templates. So they're full size. Sometimes you have to enlarge things, and I like that this is.
Those are great for those light tables, those wafer thin tables for placement.
You call it wafer? I don't know if it's wafer or wafer.
Wafer.
Is it? I like wafer because it makes me think. Isn't those the little treats?
They'll probably still know what you mean.
Don't worry. If I call it a wafer light box.
Very fun.
Next, we have some cute little cross-stitch items from Primrose Cottage with lots of great things today. And don't forget, we have a special guest a little bit later on. So very cute. Sorry, I was looking at it instead of holding it up to you guys. You have the honeybee quilt cross-stitch. You have the summer Quaker cross stitch. And then the honeybees and stitching please cross stitch.
Ooh, I like that.
Isn't that cute?
Oh, Lori says, no problem, it's easy.
Thank you. Okay. So next we have some items from Whole Country Caboodle. The pattern is called Wrapped with Words, and there is where do I have it there? There's a pre-cut and a regular pattern, I believe. You have two options. So exactly what it says. It is wrapped with words. So you make these. I just hit the camera. Sorry. And you just wrap them around your pillow. So they're easily interchangeable. So I'm the type of person, I would just make a full pillow for each design and leave it. But it's nice to have the option to take
Wraps
off.
are kind of, I've seen those a lot in some home decorating magazines.
Mhm.
And online ads that pop up when I'm looking at other stuff.
Yeah, they're I think it's a quick and fun way to customize.
Well, and then you can change things out if you want to.
Yeah,
That's part of the fun.
simpler way to change your decor than changing all your decor like I have a tendency to do. Very cute.
Like if you don't like words, you could put a different kind of fabric in there.
Well,
Or maybe more snowflake appliques in there.
yeah, I was gonna say that applique that's under just the border. I guess I didn't need to take that off. It's very cute in itself.
There you go.
Without the words.
I know some people like to dress up their benches and their chairs and things like that and their porches for
Yeah,
the different holidays.
I'm always afraid mine are gonna blow away. So mine stay in the house.
Yeah, probably too.
You have such a great porch area for that.
Yes, and the neighborhood cats like to nap there.
It's my dream life. So, the appliques are laser cut with heat and bond, light fusible. They're super easy to assemble. I didn't really talk about the pattern. I was just showing you how pretty they were. Sorry. They're ideal in any space. I mean, I love them.
I don't have the pattern machine.
No, I'm saying I just didn't tell them about it. I just like all this logistics to it. I was just like, look how pretty this is. But next I have something and it's gonna be like, whoa, where'd this come from? I have the Lumi from Daylight. Now you're probably like, this isn't new. It's now available in black. Which you won't even understand how excited the marketing team was because we have a thing with black. I don't know. So Maria has a white one above her sewing machine in her office. And I mean, I have tons of lights around me, so it's kind of hard to show you, but I think it still shows up very well. You have your multiple light settings, and it is on that swivel, so it's very easy to adjust. This is one that clamps on to your desk. And like I said, look how easy you can move this whole thing. It has a little bit of spring action to it, so it's very simple to move. And then it just stays. You don't really have to tighten any nuts and bolts to make it stay. Very cute and very fun. You can put it in any position you want. And just very nice from Daylight, the Lumi. We've been using it as our overhead light. Very cute. So next, I have some new items from Deb Tucker in Studio 180. And I just have these two items to show you today before our special guest. And actually, that's not true. I have a couple more items to show you, not just two. These are my last sewn samples. So this is for the fractured wedge. And so this block is made up of 8 wedges, where each wedge consists of pieced diamonds and center plus 2 side wedges. And the strip piecing in the instructions make it very efficient with 20 different block sizes available. And it is a very nice 1-page front and back. It's laminated. You can probably tell by how shiny it is. There's already 3-hole punch, very easy to put into a binder to keep stored. It is a companion for the Wedge Star tool. So let me go big to small. And you can make, like I said, 20 sizes, and it ranges from 5 to 24 inches. Very cute.
Kelly has a question about the pillows that you just showed. What size are they? Do you know?
Not off the top of my head. Have to look at the
I
website.
spy a ruling device and a ruler over here.
No way. We have a ruler somewhere.
18-inch.
That's wrapped or unwrapped.
It's an 18-inch pillow.
Oh, I was thinking the wrap itself. The wrap, but yes. 18-inch
She
pillow.
wanted to know what size is the wrapped pillow.
Oops. Good call. 18 inches. That's a good question. So one more from Studio 180 is Flock of Birds. So it's a creative variation of the shaded 4-patch actually. And in the shaded 4-patch unit, you have a plain square in the corner, but Flock of Birds is going to replace that with a pieced square, creating a new kind of fun take on the classic. So you're just going to want to bust out your Tucker trimmers 2 and 3, consult the beautiful chart, and go with the flock. This time we'll go small to big.
Carla's asking what was the name of the cut loose pattern, but we didn't have a cut loose press pattern.
We did not have a cut-loose press pattern. If you can describe the pattern a little bit, we can probably tell you which item it was. Okay, so just a few more items for our special guest and info on the giveaway. And it's going to all the Bohan items. So starting with the ever popular year after year Christmas crackers. Useful for all levels of sewers. You guys don't remember, it unfolds like a candy. And then you have your little toys and, well, I don't call them toys, sorry. But your coordinating needles and pins. Why are you laughing at me?
Because I want to know what it is.
Sorry, I'm taking too long.
You love things.
They're so cute, and we sell out of them every year. But they're so cute, they look like a Tootsie Roll.
And we look at so many products. So sometimes a simple word like pins isn't what comes
It's
first.
right in, like literally, it was right in front of me on the packaging, and I just. And something else from Bohan that might make a good gift this season, whether it's for Christmas or not, is magnetic needle minders. Now, when me and Maria can tell you how popular these are when we go to shows, oh my gosh, everybody has them, everybody's wearing them. It's a great idea. So, oops, here we have your sewing machine, your dress form, and your needle and thread. Very cute, very fun, very popular.
And they don't put holes in your shirt if you want to wear one of them.
Yeah.
Because it's magnetic. Pretty cool.
They're very handy. Next, we have items from their Savage collection, which if you haven't seen that already, it is what it is. It's Savage. It's leopard. It's zebra. It's wild. Let's start with this beautiful display of scissors. Very cute. We've already been fighting about them in the office because we want them. But they have to go to Quilt Market so you guys can see them. But if there's a couple missing, don't ask any questions. And of course, in their classic not zipper display, oh my gosh, tape measure display. So these come as a display. I mean, this is folded over the top and you have to unfold it. But I mean, it is literally unwrap and go, which is awesome. Just not having it today. And they have coordinating marking pencils.
Oh, those are cool. I know they're for grown-ups, but I know some kids who would love those.
They're so cute and fun. It's bringing out the little kid in you. So you got a couple in the white and a couple in the black. Put things back so my set doesn't look all empty. That's how if it wasn't for Maria, I would just push the stuff on the floor and clean it up later. And then they came out with a 28mm rotary cutter for maximum safety. It closes into a protective case. It has the ergonomic handle, easy to use, and an easy change blade with a screw system. And lastly from Bohan are 2 more displays. I'm gonna tip them over and lose them, so kind of bear with me. These are these beautiful Christmas designs.
That sounds like pins.
Yeah. And then I was so excited when they told me about these at H&H. This series is actually based on like original designs when Bohan first started, which was like what it was like 190 years ago or something. They brought back classic designs from when they first went into business, and that's just a really fun like little Easter egg to know when you're buying them. It was an original design. So next, I'm going to take a little break, and we're going to switch over to Emily of Homemade Emily Jane, and she's going to talk to you about some of her new patterns, techniques, and tricks, and then we're going to talk about our giveaway from Reliable. Thanks, Emily.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here. Can you hear me? I'm going to assume yes. Well, hello. If we haven't met yet, I'm Emily from Homemade Emily Jane. I am a quilt pattern designer, and I'm really excited to share with you a few new patterns that have come out recently. The first one, and the one I really don't want you to miss, is called the Keepsake Quilt pattern, and it's the star quilt right behind me. But the pattern itself is actually written as a memory quilt pattern. So you'll see on the cover here, the quilt blocks are signed. So I have that quilt right here. Each quilt block has a signature written on it. This is actually the quilt that I made for my wedding. So I had the blocks at my wedding, and all of the wedding guests wrote on a quilt block. I turned it into a quilt, and now get to have this visual representation of all of our loved ones. Literally can wrap myself up in love from all of our dear family friends. So the Keepsake quilt pattern was written inspired by the wedding quilt. I got married over 6 years ago, so this quilt pattern has been really just begging me to make it. So because it can be for any event, a wedding, a baby shower, retirement, any big milestone, graduation maybe, I made the pattern so that it can suit many different sizes. So the pattern actually includes 8 different quilt sizes, and you can add the sashing and the borders or leave it out. So those are in the fabric requirements split out separately. So I have an example here. This is the baby size, and you'll see the sashing and borders are green, and then the blocks have like the white for signatures, or you don't have to make it a memory quilt. But you'll see you can make those sashing and borders a different color, or eliminate them completely as well. And it is back quarter friendly or quarter yard friendly. So this one behind me, the rainbow version of the Keepsake quilt, I actually used scraps from my stash. So scrap friendly. And the Keepsake quilt pattern has instructions for making it into the memory quilt. So that is kind of a value add as well. So 8 sizes, classic sawtooth star quilt blocks, and AccuQuilt friendly. So if you're a quilt shop that offers AccuQuilt, that's kind of a fun value add too. You don't have to use AccuQuilt. The instructions included also use traditional piecing. This one uses the 4 at a time flying geese technique, which is one of my favorites. Another pattern that uses the 4 at a time flying geese is my Blessings quilt pattern. This is also a new one this year. I'll show you a little closer. This one is a very special one for me, since I know I just shared the keepsake is sentimental. This one's sentimental. I'm a little sentimental, I guess. This is the Blessings quilt pattern. This exact quilt I made for my baby while I was pregnant last year. Became a mom last year. It's been the best thing in my life, and he is my little blessing. So that's how it got the name. But it's a fun quilt with flying geese. The blocks themselves are really simple. It's just 3 flying geese and some sides to make it into square, and then a bunch of blocks all put together. So this one is scrap friendly, fat quarter friendly, quarter yard friendly. Really fun pattern. And again, multiple sizes. This is the throw size that is on the cover of the pattern. I don't have a helper like Chessa had in the studio to help me hold the quilts. I should have thought through that one. But the Blessings pattern has 3 sizes, baby, throw, and bed size. So that's one of my favorites. And I wanted to share with you one more exciting announcement. You're the first to hear about it, actually. I have a brand new pattern. It is officially coming out tomorrow, so you can order it as soon as you're ready. It is called the Brazen Quilt Pattern. It is bold and fun and features half square triangles. So this is the Brazen pattern. This is the baby size. It's block based, 4 sizes in the pattern. Baby, 2 throw sizes, and then a bed size. So that's this pattern. And those are the 3 that I really wanted to feature today, the new ones. But I actually have 17 quilt patterns. So if you haven't heard of me, make sure you check out the catalog to find Homemade Emily Jane quilt patterns there for you. And that's all I've got. So I'll hand it back over to Chessa to talk about this fun giveaway.
Great to see all of your patterns, and like she said, they're all available on our website. So we have the 3 newest ones in our link that is in our description, and of course you can shop all of her stuff on our website, all of the patterns. So I do have to take a second back for the giveaway because I forgot one item. It's hanging out over here being all pretty, and I skipped right over it. And this is from Studio Cat Designs. This is the High Seas convertible bag. So it has 3 different ways you can wear it. You can do the classic over the shoulder, the one arm. You can, of course, do the longer and do it as a crossbody. You can put a handle up here and carry it. You can put it here. You can do a backpack. So you have lots of different ways to wear this, and it's all one bag. Simply using the different sets of D-rings that are written into the pattern. You have a very fun back magnetic pocket. You have this front zipper, and then of course the big inside zipper. So this is great for back to school, or like when we travel and go hiking. I just like a little backpack. I don't like taking my purse. I just like taking my ID and my medical card because I'm clumsy and you always want to have your insurance on you if you have to go to the hospital. So, but I only like carrying a couple things. So this is a great size, and it was the High Seas convertible from Studio Cat Designs. Can't believe
Not the top shelf. What about that? She did that,
the crackers.
Oh, okay.
That's just a fabric thing. I was using it to hold whatever else I had up there. I don't remember what I had up there. It was another. Oh yeah. So now our giveaway. Reliable was generous enough to donate this new Velocity 180 IR. It is a cutting edge steam iron designed to meet the demands of classroom and quilting enthusiasts alike. So there's a patented no leak technology. There is that super awesome safety 8-minute auto shut off feature. It's ideal for busy educational environments and creative sewing spaces. You have the compact vapor generator that has that endless stream of steam. There's no leaks. There are 3 temperature settings for versatile ironing. There's that ceramic sole plate for durable performance, that shut off we were talking about, and that 360 swivel cord, so you have that tangle-free operation. So, and I noticed it when I got it. I was like, oh, there's some water droplets in there. You'll get a little label on it that tells you it was like tested. They put water in it. They made sure it worked and that it was perfect before I got sent out. I was like, that's really fun. Like, they really checked their stuff. So, 2 simple rules. You must be a Checker customer and you must be a member of our private Facebook group. We will post a link in the description when we're done here. If you are not already a member of that group, you can join. Please, please, please fill out the questions that it prompts you to answer. We just need to verify that you are a shop account with us, because this is a group just for Checker customers. So make sure you like and comment on the post, and you're going to have until 5 p.m. Eastern time this coming Friday, which is August 16th, to register to win. It's a $99 value. So good luck to everybody. And do we have any questions that we may have missed?
Ruth asked if the backpack would work for little kids too. And Deb answered with, she doesn't know why not. It's kind of a small bag, so it should be fine.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it'd be great for little kids. It would probably be a pretty good sized bag for them too. Yeah, depending on their age.
And their
They're
homework.
cute.
And their homework level.
I hope they don't have homework. I do not miss those days. I know a lot of people around here are getting ready to go back to school, and I'm not looking forward to all the traffic on the road.
Me neither.
It makes my commute a little bit longer when you get stuck behind a bus. But, well, if there are any other questions we missed or you come up with anything, feel free to reach out. If not, I'm going to see you in a month on September 18th. And until then, thanks for being a Checker customer, and we'll see you next time.